2016 may have had some ups and downs throughout the year, but it was more than worth it to go out to the theater. We've seen pets go on an amazing journey in New York City, trolls toe-tapping into a pop song romp, Angry Birds flew into our screens, and Disney breaking records yet again by having not one but two animated films that each surpassed $1 billion worldwide at the box office. So as we draw this year to a close, let's wrap things up as we check out this year's double feature review. We'll start off by surfing over to Walt Disney's latest animated masterpiece, Moana. Over 3,000 years ago, a shape-shifting demigod by the name of Maui had stolen an enchanted heartstone, which a few thousand years later was causing the islands to be in great danger. Desperate to save the islands, a young daughter of the chief Moana decides to go out and find Maui to convince him to return the heartstone to its rightful place. Once again, Disney has found a way to take that classic formula and create another stunning blockbuster. The biggest strength of the story is its spirituality with a Polynesian theme. The spirits determine how the islanders live in peace and harmony or not. While Moana really wants to go to the sea, she has to follow her father's wishes and remain on the island and never leave.
They're kinda cute.
What I especially find intriguing is the beautiful animation that Walt Disney Animation has done to this film. Not only how they make the landscapes of the islands and the sea so lifelike, but manage to breathe life to even the non-human characters, such as giving the ocean a personality and a combining of 2D animation and CGI such as Maui's rascally tattoo buddy.
Hey, let me do this, please.
Speaking of the characters, Disney continues the tradition of making the characters iconic and relatable. Moana serves as a fine example by breaking the mold. She does this by not following the traditions of her island families have been doing for generations. She learns that you need to become your true self and that everyone has worth in them, even an idiotic chicken. Maui is undoubtedly the scene stealer of this film. Whether it's his fascinating backstory of how he became a demigod, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's powerful voice, or even his interactions with his mentioned tattoo sidekick, there is always fun on the screen with him, especially how he even does a bit of meta humor on some of the Disney cliches. I guess when you're a 4,000-year-old demigod, you would know what's been done time and time again.
Okay, first, I'm not a princess. I'm the daughter of the chief.
Same difference.
No.
If you wear a dress and you have an animal sidekick, you're a princess. You are not a wayfinder. You will never be a wayfinder. You will never be a Really? Blow dart in my butt cheek.
Add in plenty of memorable songs like Moana's How Far I'll Go to Maui's upbeat You're Welcome, and this film is another must-watch spectacular voyage to see in theaters, and another fantastic addition to Walt Disney's animated catalog. Also, don't forget to check out the animated short before the film, Inner Workings, where it's a funny tale of how a man travels through life from the view of his organs. Now let's check out the other half of our double feature, Sing. The story is about an optimistic koala having financial trouble with the theater he owns. In a last-minute attempt, he decides to launch a singing competition with a grand prize of $100,000. This eventually caught the attention of many critters, each having not just beautiful voices, but different stories of their own. For someone who doesn't care much about these reality talent shows nowadays, this movie has really found a ways to catch my interest. The screenwriters have found ways to do something very refreshing by taking a concept of having a singing contest with a giant cast of anthropomorphic animals in a San Francisco-like setting and made it very fun to watch every minute.
I am not singing this.
What's not to like? You're a female and you're a teenager. This song was made for you.
Wow, it's like you can see inside my tiny teenage mind.
I know, right? You just gotta add some moves and a little bit of, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Go for it!
Oh, you mean like this?
Try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe.
There you go. You're a natural.
Much like Disney's Zootopia, the animators of Illumination brought such beauty and details to not only the character designs of the animals, but also some of them have special methods, aside from singing, such as the squids doing their neon light tricks. In a way, this makes a nice contrast to all the domestic pets from Illumination's earlier film this year. It also helps that this film has quite possibly the biggest number of pop songs in the history of animated films. But what I applaud this movie the most is how all the characters are cast and portrayed, and I mean every character. Whether it's Buster Moon trying to find desperate ways to keep his theater open while also being a motivational speaker for some of the contestants. The contestants such as Johnny, Rosita, and Mike entering the competition with their own passionate reasons to win. Even the secondary characters have their moments to shine, like Karen being both Buster's assistant and a piano teacher, and the ever-doubtful sheep Eddie having his own backstory. On top of that, there are a ton of wonderful actors bringing their respected characters to life, including Reese Witherspoon, Scarlett Johansson, Tori Kelly, and even Seth MacFarlane doing his Frank Sinatra style of crooning as the arrogant little rodent Mike.
All right, prove it, pal.
What?
Empty your pockets right now.
Trying to find it.
Well, what is this you got here?
Trying to find it.
What do you smoke out of this?
That's my inhaler.
Aha! I knew it! You all saw it? You all saw it right here, the monkey lied?
I forgot I had that.
And next time, pick on someone your own size. You bully.
That ball of fluff's got a screw loose.
Honestly, I don't know what to say other than I enjoyed every minute of Sing, thanks to an amazing concept, beautiful animation, and especially a large cast of memorable characters. I highly recommend this movie is a must-watch. Whether you love animation, musical numbers, and especially talent shows, both Moana and Sing are fantastic films to cap off 2016, and is guaranteed they're both a solid gold nugget on the silver screen.